What it do, Most High, kings and queens, family. So look, my last couple of videos, actually no, wait, scratch that, wait, jumping ahead of myself. So, I'm in my crib, I'm in my abode, my humble abode, I'm in my crib, and I'm home, I'm safe, getting ready to do another video for y'all. I'm bringing it to you. So here it is. Here's what I got, right? Just a little update. Really quickly. So 9/11, right? We got water. I was doing some studying. We got water. And you got fire, earth, and air. Water, fire, earth, and air. I'm always a scholar. I'm always studying. Always a scholar. Drinking water. Have plenty of water. Drinking water. I got a cup of water right in front of me. And, I'm drinking water. As you see, my little thing of water right here. Drinking water. And, I'm just walking, just being out in nature, fully absorbed and fully immersed in nature. That's the thing about nature is like, when you're in nature, it's like, okay, well, how much of opposition, how much opposition, should I incorporate? How much opposition should I incorporate it? So I was out in nature, and I have a backpack on. I'm taking all these stuff. I'm not really. Cause that's one of the things you can do. You can always gather or hoard, as they say. You can start becoming a hoarder. But I wasn't really doing too much of that. I was I was hunting for something different. So. Yeah, my opportunity to get a new furniture, I know I missed it because fucking sanitation came and picked it up. But look, so you have earth, you got earth, water, fire, and air, right? Because this channel is very metaphysical. It's super metaphysical. I'm a metaphysical person. I'm a mystic, which means for me, sure, I can have something. I could take a trinket, a totem, or a talisman or something, but most of the times I really don't really need it. Too tough. Flies. Hey, flies, get out of my drink. I don't want flies in my drink. African no flies, please. So yeah, staying hydrated. I went to the food mart. Got me a couple of things. So I can, come back to my metaphysical space, my metaphysical body, and fusion with myself. You know what I'm saying? So that way, just to be safe, just fusion with myself, stay in my metaphysical body, and just talk to y'all. That's all I really want to do is study, be home, sit on my couch, sit in my toilet, make jokes, educate people, and tell the truth as much as I can. So I went to the food mart, and I picked me up a couple of things. I picked me up some herbs, some some food, You know, some dishes and recipes, some vegan stuff. All of it's vegan. All of it's vegan. I'm gonna be uploading it to a group. I'm gonna upload what I bought to the group, and you know, just let everyone see what I'm eating like that. And I'll probably do the same thing for my next video whenever it comes out. But yeah, so planetary wise, here's the thing. I just realized that, you know, I just had a cosmic birthday. This is why I don't believe in birthdays. And if you know anything about Vedic astrology, you will know that, you know, birthdays happen. You might have more than one birthday a year, you know. You might have more than one birthday a year. You might have more than one birthday day a year. And that's normal. That is completely normal. You know, every year that you celebrate a birthday, you know, it's a lot more to it than what we think. It's a lot more to it than what, you know, the second grade you thinks, you know. So it's July 12th now, and all the zodiac signs are aligned, which means that literally this season that we in is literally the season where you is, well, metaphorically speaking or metaphysically speaking, you was designing yourself. You was designing your brain, you know, not just your body, but you was designing your personality, you know. So you was like create a character, designing your personality, you know, designing your likes and your dislikes. So, you know, from the time that you woke up, which may have been not that long ago, may have been 7 months ago, may have been 7 weeks ago or 7 years, you know what I'm saying? All the zodiac signs are aligned right now, and they've been aligning a lot recently. You know, I know the last time they was all aligned, they were like, okay, the planets are aligned right now, and this won't happen in another 70 years. Not true. This is gonna be, you know, I just want to do like a 10-minute video, but I'm telling you about earth, water, fire, and air, because right now this energy that's coming to this planet, this human, is making it very chaotic. You know, some places are extremely watery, which means some places there's barely any earth. Some places have almost no earth at all. And this is important because you need to know what your rising sign is. I'm letting you know, letting everyone know. You need to figure out what your rising sign is. Figure out what's your rising sign, because your rising sign, whatever element that is, that's the element that you was born to, you know, you were born to accentuate that element. So if you are earth element, because your rising sign is an earth sign, or if your rising sign is a fire sign, then you were meant to embody or accentuate that fire. So just letting everyone know this, because, you know, with all this chaotic, think about when the birds are migrating. See the migration pattern as you know, like you know, where you like, kind of like your roadmap, like your travel guide. Where am I gonna go with this lifetime of mine? You know, where am I gonna go? You got people who are, you know, aging, and, you know, they're just tired. You know, they're tired of, you know, not having nothing, or, you know, finding something to to rejoice over again and again, and it's difficult. Like, we're all tired. We're all tired, but we all got mad energy at the same time, you know. So, you know, it gives a lot of, and then too, if you know, if you're one of those people who find themselves, they can't pray, or if you have an addiction, but you're addicted to a substance, you know, something like that, then you know, this is gonna really be, this video is gonna be for you. So hopefully, I know a lot of people is not gonna see this, but you know, all I can encourage you to do is talk to them. Talk to them if you can. If you're in a position to talk to someone, talk to them. And it could be hard because whenever we, you know, like, no space is going to be as metaphysical. No conversation is going to be as metaphysical as this space that I'm in. These fucking flies. No, Africa, no flies. All right. So, you know, no space, no conversation is going to be, or no colleague is going to be as metaphysical as the space that I'm in right now. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's you know, it's the power within, you know, at least that's what I have to say. It's the power within to make your own destiny, to create your own destiny. All right? It doesn't matter what's going on around you. You have the power to make your own destiny, create the change, right? So, you know, a lot of people is not going to see this video. A lot of people is not going to catch this video. And, you know, this video is not going to be for a lot of people, but for those who are wise, those who are woke, and those who know they have been woke for a long time now. I mean, you know, since, you know, before they was kids, before you was a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you was woke. You know, when you was being pulled astray by the pack, and you know when the pack is, but here's the thing, right? Like I was saying, you know, it's a negative, we live in a negative world. We live in a negative world. We live in a world where Roman shit is, you know, tolerated, you know. We live in a world where Roman shit is tolerated when everything Roman is wicked. Everything Roman is wicked. So now it's like, you know, we see what Remedy H was talking about, you know, Grandmaster J. Grandmaster J, my brother L, Bro L, you know, he's talking about, you know, how, and it's true. I'm glad, you know, but, you know, it's true. Like, from the moment, you know, we went from dealing drugs, you know, dealing crack, to now those same people are, you know, the leaders, and that's what happens in the church or in the kirk. That's what happens in the church or the kirk. It would be that one example. It would be that one example who used to be a bad fruit, used to be a bad apple, and now, you know, now they're leading, you know, the good fight. And, you know, even though it's a kind of a messed up way they go about it, but, you know, that's where the line is. The line is come up to them. So, you know what I mean? So if anyone has the power to change something, the bottom line is the lowest denominator, the common denominator is anyone who has the ability, the power, not even the power, but anyone who has the potential to change anything. You know, that's a good cause. You know, side with that cause. All right, because everyone else is just gonna be stuck choosing what side. to be on when this shit pops off. Alright, and you gotta decide really quickly, and you know, what side you take, whether you choose to side with the cops or side with the hoodlums, like, you know, there are no more choices in that. There's no more choices in that. 9/11. So what I'm saying is, water is wet. Water, fire, earth, air. Right now the energy is going crazy. We're gonna have another CME, a coronal mass ejection, that is going to literally make people want to off themselves. People are going to start hearing their demons whispering to them in their ear, like, oh, live life like this. Oh, live life like this. You know, how, you know, you're in the slums, live in a slum gang. But, you know, stay strong. Everyone, white, black, everyone stay strong. You know, everyone stay strong. Yeah, that's all I gotta say for this video. Check out my next video when it comes out. Holla.